Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode of our Engineer's Life Let's Play series. Before we get started in here, let me thank you so much for all of your support on this crazy series. I appreciate it more than you can even know. Now, in today's episode, it's going to be sort of divided into two parts. Maybe even more than two, but there's two main things that we need to do today. So let's take a look, first of all, at our crazy quest book and just make sure we're on board. So all of this work that we've been doing, all of this crazy stuff, kiln is complete. We can claim that. Okay. Iron guts, whatever that is. What is that, by the way? An iron ingot. Okay, well, that shouldn't be hard to do. Turntables? Oh, we have to grit some stuff, pick up some stuff, and a crucible. Okay, so all of this stuff that we've been doing is to be able to get to this crucible, and we made the bellows and all the other stuff that we need because we need to be able to have glass. So then we can make our smeltery. So what I would like to do is, in this episode, finally grind out all the work that needs to be done to be able to get us to the point where we can make some glass. It seems like an awful lot of work when normally you just go find yourself a desert, throw some sand in a furnace, and away you go, and you're done. Now, before we make any progress together, you and I have a little bit of work to do here at the old base, because this whole setup that we had going on at the end of last episode, where everything's kind of underground and stuck around, it's just us being lazy. It's not one to put in the time to grind out all the pieces parts that we might need. For example, we will need some more gearboxes, and we'll need a redstone clock, and we're going to need some other stuff to make this this whole setup a reality, right? So that's what I want to spend some time here at the beginning of this episode. Can I keep going this way? Or is there like a weird... Or is it going to bust out? I don't know. We'll see. I'm afraid that we're about to come out of the ground, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing, because if we come out... Let's see. Let's see what happens. What is over here? Let's just keep digging. Ah, yes. Okay, I knew that was coming. Alright, what is this? Oh, that's just that thing. That was like sand or something. Let's clear this out. Okay, so we can shore this up. I don't think I need too many blocks. I just need to go back a little bit. Do I have like dirt or something? Just like 2 pieces of dirt. I need more than that. But this will be a start. Okay. And then what else can I put in here? It's going to be underwater. Let's see. Do I have anything over here? No. Okay. Let's put a piece of cobblestone. Sawdust. Okay, yeah, let's put a piece of cobblestone right there. We can come change that whenever we want to, and then we can fill out the rest, or dig out the rest of this, right? Okay, and this is probably going to be deep enough for us to go. So what I want to do is, we need to come, so this needs to come away, yeah, and the bellows need to come out. Okay, that can stay. So what I'm going to do is, and, oh, this, by the way, also needs to come out of here. Okay. And maybe we can keep that. Because we just need to make this thing be right, instead of trying to, like, get away with not doing our work, right? You guys know how it is. Sometimes you get lazy, and then you start to slack on your work a little bit, and then you have to cycle back around because it ends up taking you more than if you had just done it the right way in the first place. Do you have that problem? I have that problem all the time. Now listen, I'm going to go off camera and do a fair amount of work. We're just going to add some more components to be able to spread out this whole setup. This is fine right here. I'm grinding hemp like a boss right now. I'm about to go get some netherrack. I think I've got some up top side. I guess we could go up there together real quick. I want to grind up a bunch of netherrack because we're probably going to need more hibachis, and man, you know how it works. You're not brand new. It's not your first time being here. Yeah, so we're going to have to grind up that. So we got to put some stuff away. Like, maybe all this can go away for temporarily. And then I can get that. And then I'll grind that up too. Why not, right? So we can make some more hibachis, and we can make all kinds of stuff. We probably also need some random resources. Like, we're going to need some redstone. Like that. And maybe one of these. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to just do a little bit of work, and it's sort of infrastructure work. Everybody has to do it at one time or the other, and I don't want to just bore everybody with doing it all on camera. We're going to do it off camera. We're going to take care of that. So while I'm doing that, I have a job for you. And it might sound like a weird job, but it's a job nonetheless. what I need people to go in the comment. Well, first of all, two jobs. First of all, if you're not subscribed already to the channel and you enjoy the content and you think I'm pretty cool, because I think I'm pretty cool, even if you don't think I'm pretty cool, hit the subscribe button. That'd be amazing. If you are subscribed, here's your very simple job. I want to know what your thoughts are on the shoes known as Crocs. You know what Crocs are? You know, like those like plastic rubber shoes or whatever. I don't like them personally, but you know, other people in my family seem to love them. So what are your thoughts on Crocs? Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to. Otherwise, just hang loose for, in your time, like a second, and I'll be back with you. I'll see you then. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit of work under the ground. I'm going to take you down there and show you in just a second. I think we're really right on the edge of being able to get water. I was just smelting up a couple pieces of iron, and this should complete a quest for us. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Oh, and I also have to find my turntable. 2 turntables and a microphone. I think it's down below. I just checking through here to make sure that's where it's at. Yeah, that's where it's at. Yeah, did you see what I did there? Anyway, let me go down here and show you my new setup. I think it's going to work like a dream. And, I feel like I need something. Oh, you know what I do want to do? Is I want to get a bunch more cobblestone so I can finish the floor, put the floor back the way it is. Okay, so this is working. We have cobblestone here. We have, oh, I don't know if we have planks. Do we have planks somewhere? Can we get some? If we don't, yeah, I guess we can take this up around the corner and turn the saw on. Turn the saw on. I think that's all we need. 2. So we need 8. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I want to make a couple pistons. So one of my patrons, a guy named JGeekW, said, hey, I have this cool idea that you can use to make your one hibachi, or even multiple hibachis, I guess, run a single, run both your stoked cauldron and your kiln at the same time. So let's make a couple pistons. Can we make 2? Yeah? Okay, so this is what I think this is what he did. So he went, let me just dig out some stuff here. Okay. And we'll move this too. Okay, so he went right here. Right here? Yeah. Right here and put a piston. This is great. This is ingenious. And then he put his crucible here, right? And then he went over here and put, if I can get it, right there, this piston facing this way. Okay, so when he wants to use the kiln, it's in this configuration because the fire is underneath right there. Here, let me show you. Well, it's underneath, like down there. I'm going to show you what I might as well just tear the rest of this up so you guys will be able to see. Then you'll know how to set this up yourself if you want to do it this way. So all I did is I extended my axle out 3, put in another gearbox, which is right there, and then did an axle and the bellows. Now the bellows, I'm going to tear this up a little bit so you can see what's happening here. So my hibachi is right here. Okay, hibachi here. The bellows blows the fire, not the hibachi. So it's one up, and then I've just got a single axle run into that, and it's facing into the fire. If you need to turn your bellows, you just shift right click and it turns it around. Okay, so I've got my hibachi on over hibachi. I've got my hibachi on, and down there somewhere. Yeah, there's a lever. That's what that's called. A lever fire doing that. So here's my setup. Pretty simple. This is this redstone clock. Let me show you. Redstone clock. Redstone clock. No. This. Right? So it's just some stone. It's a redstone repeater, which is super easy. Just some sticks and redstone. We had all that stuff laying around. We didn't even have to go look for it. And then a couple more redstone torches. That's it. So that's pretty simple to make. And the interface is awesome. So you put it down. I put it down like this, right? It's got powered sides set up, and I just set them to power all. I don't care. I don't really know which this side is. I don't know how the orientation works. We'd have to play around with it. But I have powered duration is 1 second, unpowered duration 8 seconds. So it powers on for a second, clink, sends a redstone signal into the gearbox, and then turns it off for 8 seconds. So it's mainly off, right? Right now I have this lever set to off just so it doesn't run anymore. Okay? So now if I just shoot this on, right? Now we have a powered fire, and every 8 seconds is plenty of time. Watch, it'll do it again, right? Maybe we should back this down to like 6 seconds. Oh, 6 seconds. Done. Okay. Maybe every 6 seconds will be enough to keep that fire blue. Because that means it's like stoked, right? Okay, it's got to be lower than that. About 4 seconds. Done. 1. Yeah, that works. 4 seconds is fine. So everything's working. Now this is a stoked kiln, and we soon can have a stoked crucible. And here's how we do that, right? All we need to do is go over here. I think I can put a redstone lever here, like so. And we may have to figure out where we can put this one. Let me see. If I put this a block right like so, can I do it here? So if I go like this, right? It's going to disable the kiln, but now have a stoked crucible, right? Should be stoked crucible, yeah. And then, it's not going to work there, is it? Okay. So we can go like this and put this guy here. Go like this, and now we have a... Oh, this has to be unpowered, yeah. And this has to be powered. Why doesn't that power that? Oh, okay, there we go. Now I have a kiln again, right? So we just kind of have to go back and forth. Like, okay, now the crucible is the deal. Now the kiln is the deal. Yeah, that's awesome. And we can use one hibachi to run both of those. That's such a great idea, J-Geek. You're awesome. Now that we have that, let's see. Do we have some sand? Let's see if we can make some glass, because that's what we were trying to do in the first place. Can we make glass? Okay, hold on. Glass. Did it not say... glass? I mean, it should be stoked, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's working, right? It should be making glass now. Had to get warmed up a little bit, I guess. We'll do that thing. And then we can make our smeltery. Yes. Yeah, I know you love it. I love it. Let's go get some more sand. I need to make a bunch because, let me tell you what, right on the other side of this wall, right here, is ocean, water. So I want to go and replace this with glass so we can look out. It's going to be amazing. I'm just going to load this thing up. We're going to make tons of glass now that we can make it. Now that we can make it, we're going to be in business, right? Okay, let's do this. Let's go back upstairs. Is it nighttime? I believe it is. There's bad stuff out here now at night. Okay, yeah, so kiln crucible made. By the way, once it's in kiln mode, you just put that crucible that we made from the turntable, which we didn't find yet, which we need to. But now, right now, I can take all of this stuff out of here, and we can make our pieces parts. So one of the things we had to make was one of the, what's it that we have to make? The tank, the seared tank. All right, and then we can fire up our smeltery, which is good, because then I think we could do ore doubling and some stuff like that, I believe. We'll have to check it out for sure together, you and I, but we'll figure it out. But this thing's working like a dream, and it's certainly making us, slowly but surely, we could probably add, and I think we will, another hibachi, like here, maybe. And see if we can't crank up the speed of our crucible a little bit. I think that will be worthwhile exercise. Hibachi. Yeah, how do we make those? That's easy. Yeah, easy. Okay, so we've got that. Now, let's put together all the pieces parts. Let's take a look at this quest and make sure we understand exactly what we need for... Oh, I gotta find my turntable. No stone turntable. There we go. Claim back. Okay, so that's done. Crucible is over here. Alright, so if I want to turn this fire off, I've got to click this. So we're going to click this, and we're going to click this. Alright, and then I can take this stuff out. And then I can take this guy. Okay, perfect. We get credit for the crucible. Now we can... Let's move this over. Move that back. And then we can put our crucible back in. Man, J-Geek, super smart, man. I love it. Turn that off. turn that on like that, and then we can turn our fire back on, and then we can turn this back on, and now we can start smelting glass again. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, so let's grab this. Alright, now we can make... So that's done, right? Back, that's done. Claim, back. What is this? Soul Forged Steel. Okay. So to make Soul Forged Steel, I need a soul urn, I need iron, I need coal dust, I need soul flux. How to make coal dust? In the millstone. Okay, that's easy enough. And what do I need that for? I can't remember. And that gives us... Oh, those are detector rails. That's a refined hoe. So this will give us 1 in an empty urn. I know all about how to make soul urns. Yeah. Soul dust. We're gonna that will do that, of course. Okay. So how do I make a soul urn? So this is no, we're still killing. Unfired urn. So unfired urn is the turntable. Okay. So we can fire that up whenever we want to. Okay. This makes me so happy. All right, so let's do that in just a second. We'll see if we can't continue with some of those quests. We should be able to get this smeltery. Oh, this is done, by the way. Claim that. We get a loot chest. Can we even have an inventory? Yeah. All right, and then what does this open up? Iron chest, metal barrels, backpack upgrades, steel gearbox if we want it, iron chest. Then we also have the big blast brick, which is bricks, hardened nether sludge, which is nether sludge block, which is nether sludge, which is, oh my goodness. Okay, that's a ridiculous rat hole or rabbit hole. Oh my goodness, that's going to take us a while to get done. So I think what I'll do is let's just put this back. This is actually working perfectly fine here. I don't think we need to go all crazy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then we can load this thing up and make a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, but first we need to get the... Oh man, we don't... Let's not get like too out of control here. Let's get our smeltery stuff squared away. How about we deal with that first? Now I'm like excited because we have tons of stuff to do. Blast brick and then steel finally. And then steel I think is really what is going to unlock for us. Like this is all ancillary stuff. Like we can make iron chests if we want to. We probably need to go down the path to make soul forged steel. I'm not a fan of the steel gearboxes. I don't see they give us any benefit personally. If you think otherwise, let me know. Okay. Tools and armor. Okay, so now we need to make the smeltery. So the controller, the tank, yeah, and then a brick. We need one of each of those. Let's just make the pieces parts. Here, let me just put some stuff away for a second. Okay, so first of all, the controller is super easy. Okay, tank is super easy. And I think, let's just make one for now. And we can go like so. So that's going to be the seared tank. And then to make a seared brick, I think it's just 4 of these. Like so. Yeah, seared brick. Let's actually make some more. And then, so that should complete this quest. And we get a copper chest, which is cool. We'll take it, right? That's cool. And now, let's make all the other pieces parts we need. So we're going to need a couple drains. We're probably going to need... 2 drains probably going to be enough. Yeah. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3. At least 2 faucets for now. We're probably going to need more than that. And then we can make the casting table and the casting basin, right? And let's make one. Let's leave that just like that. Let's make a couple more bricks. Okay? And then we'll keep those other ones for something else. Okay, so the question is, where is the smeltery needs to go? Where does it needs to go? I don't know. That's a good question. So this guy's here. Do we want to put it in this wall? I mean, we're kind of treating this place as our little, like, workshop area. So we might be down here messing around with stuff on a regular basis. So maybe we do want to put it in this wall. So here's how we're going to do this. I don't know how big of a smeltery that we need. Probably nothing too monster. So let's recess it in the wall. I think that's probably a good idea. Like there's like some crazy place here. Oh, is this our stairs down? Oh, okay. Nice. A secondary entrance. We'll fill all that in so we don't have any problems. Okay, so let's put down... I think we should go one more. We'll give it a 3x3 base. I don't know how much that's going to allow us to smelt, but we'll find out together. Here, do I have a place to put this torch? Let's just not get stuff spawned in here and causing us trouble. Okay, so let's go in the middle, and let's do 1, 2, 3, like so. I think actually this needs to be back one more, like that. Perfect. And we'll fill this back in. Okay. Is that right? No, this... Yep. Okay, so these bricks are going to go down here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll do... Okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like so. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to put the Seared Tank. Okay, Seared Tank can go here, I believe. That works. All right, and then let's go... This guy will go here. This guy can go... Did I make a casting basin? I don't know. No. One, two, three. Okay. And then... Not this one. Okay. Alright, so now we'll do controller. We'll do... Drain, drain. We'll do casting basin here. Okay. You there. Is that not good? Does that have to be like on a... It can't be on a... Oh, that's not even right. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's right. And then we have 3 more bricks that we can go like so. Okay? Alright, so we can get to that. Right, we can get to this. Yeah. Okay, so now, I think we're going to need to make... So we'll use a couple more of our bricks. Let's go over here. Sorry, I was like fumbling around there a little bit, trying to make that work. Okay, let's do this. Seared Tank. Oh, we also have to put our faucets on. We forgot those. So faucet there, faucet there. And then if we want to, we can put ones here on this side as well. Like if we want to do a different type of deal, which I think will work. Let's eat a little something. And now we need to go grab some lava so we can actually start smelting some stuff. We can verify that this thing actually works. Is it? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, let me run, you can see it on the mini-map, I'm going to run over there, and I also want to smelt up the rest of this netherrack. So I'm going to run over there on the mini-map and get this tank filled with lava. I can find my bucket right there. We'll do that. Can I make any other tanks? Do we have any other tanks available to us that we can use? Rain tank. Expanded fuel tank. Can we make a drum? No, not that kind of drum. Okay. Barrel. Barrel. Metal barrel. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just use this guy. Can we make a jerry can yet? Yeah, but I don't think we can make these. Nope. Okay. Alright, so let me go get a bunch of lava, and then we'll get our smeltery fired up, and I think we'll just smelt that gold that we found first, or we can smelt any of this kind of stuff just to make sure it works. So let me do that, and then we'll see if we can't make a couple soul urns before we're done with today's episode. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, I have a bunch of dirt piled up here like in a haphazard pile, but it's going to be able to allow us to do what we want to. I need to be able to get here. like near this guy and still reach this. So we're going to put this guy here. It's turntable fired back up. And now we're going to go like so. And it's going to turn into a crucible first. Unfired crucible, yeah. And then it's going to turn into a planter. And then it should turn into the soul urn. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Vase is what we need. Let me see. Is that correct? Turns into... No. Okay, one more, I believe. So we can just put it back on here. It's not a problem. And then it should turn into the soul urn. Yeah, unfired urn. That's what we need right there. Okay? So let's do that again. So we put this up here. Just let it spin. And there it's going to turn into crucible first. Yeah. Planter. Vase. And then urn again. Okay. That's 2. That's enough for now. This actually will probably be okay for us. Let's go down here. Let's sleep through the night real quick. I got a bunch of lava. I forgot one of the most critical things that we have. Oh, I wanted to look at these racks. How do we make these, like, tool rack? Oh, okay. Do I have... this up here for a second. I don't have okay, I don't have any iron at the moment. All right, so let me go down here. We'll fire up these urns. I've filled in the ground around here. We have to turn this off. This is making me crazy. Oh, I can't handle it anymore. But we have tons of this stuff now, which is perfect. All right, so I filled this all in. I dug out this little bit of air, this little like alcove here. Let's put some lights in here, some torches, just so we can see. There we go. And this should work out pretty good. So I'm making glass right here, and I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to find out together, you and I. All right, let's go like this, and let's turn this back on. Okay. Now we should have the kiln, so I should be able to put this in there, and it immediately should start cooking into this little urn. If I stand over here, I should collect it as soon as it's done, because it, like, breaks off. Yeah, there we go. Let's make 2. So there's my little urn. I'm going to show you how this crazy thing works if you don't know already, so we can make a soul. So if we want to use... So what do we have to make? Soul forged steel like this, right? So stoked crucible, we need soul flux, which is ender slag, which is oh, we can't make that yet. Okay, we can make these little soul urns. I'll show you how to make us one of these filled soul urns. Okay, and then I can go like so, retract that side, and go here. Now this thing should be working again. Yeah, it didn't even lose my items. I guess I could make sticky pistons, you know, and do it that way, but this is okay. This works for me. Not too worried about it. Okay, so now let's go in here and get... I guess we really just need one piece of this stuff. All right, let's go down here, and then we take our fired urns, one of them, and we put it on the ground like so, right? And it connects. See that? Yeah. All right, and then in here, we're going to put a piece of this. Now, theoretically, if I remember correctly, it's been a while. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these, and we throw these guys... Okay, and that should have given us a filled soul urn. So we can do the same thing again, because we're going to need a lot of these little pieces, parts, things, right? So we can go here. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Okay, so we have all those. And then that should give us another soul urn, another filled urn. Yep, it did. So now we have 2 of those. And now let's see what else we can use these for. We can make a void urn, which is probably something cool. I don't know what that's for yet. But we also then can take cauldron, and we can make different saplings. That's kind of cool. Bloodwood. Okay. And we can at some point in the near future, so we can do this, we can do that, we can do that. We just can't do soul flux yet. It really requires ender slag? Wow. So this is going to be endstone. Is there a way to make endstone? No. Okay, so we can take endstone, and we have to get to the end. So we'll do that at some point. But at least we know how to make these now. We just need to save them. Let's just stick them in here, along with all this other ridiculous craziness that we have. So that worked really good. Now we could just take the rest of these I think this thing might break after a while. Maybe not. It's powered. It's just one hibachi. 8 times 6. Okay, we need some more. Okay, so that's going to make a good bit. And this can all go in here, right? That can go in there. Okay, so that, man, wow, we're taking care of business today. All right, let's just take a look at our quest book. That's done. Nothing more is unlocked there, so we've finished up all that now. Mechanical age, we have to get to the point where we can make a blast furnace. We can make iron chests. I'm not worried about making iron chests. We can make all of this stuff, I guess, if we want to, but whatever. Maybe the backpack. What I really want to start working on, so we're going to have to get here. Oh, this is done, by the way. Claim back. Okay, so what oh, a magnet. Okay, we can't make an ender pearl yet. We haven't killed any endermen. Okay, so that's like a little side quest. But I think we need to next time we need to start looking into blast bricks. That should be pretty easy. That's nothing fancy. Okay, that's easy. This is a little bit more difficult, but not really. Nether sludge comes from hellfire dust and potash, which is stoked cauldron cooking up a piece of wood. Okay. I mean, none of that is too difficult. That's stuff we can work on, and that'll give us steel, and I think that's going to bust us into the next age where we could do more immersive engineering stuff. I have a feeling that, let's see, at immersive, like if we want to make a windmill, roadblock, windmill. Huh. Okay, that's not too difficult. What's something that actually is, like, difficult? Like a light engineering block. No, we just need iron. We're just going to have to find bunches. Oh, okay. Yeah. We're going to get it taken care of. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Did my helmet break? Must have broke. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Engineer's Life playthrough where we got the kiln, we did some like stoked cauldron, we made glass, we got our Tinker Smeltery fired up. By the way, over here, I guess I shouldn't even be ending the episode, we have ingots. Look, it is 1 for 1, those little guys, so I just found that out. But yeah, that works like a dream. Now we can smelt. Yeah. Oh, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. This video and hundreds like it was made through the support of my amazing patrons. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave.